What's the word, everybody? This is Rel. Just here to show y'all today how to, catch an animal for real that might not walk up to your village, or it might be in a different biome. You might see a cow that's, you feel me, like brown, but you want it at your grasslands village, or you might see a warthog that you want at your old base that you made before the update came out. So today I'm finna show you how to, you feel me, catch that motherfucker and bring it to your spot. Alright, step one, you feel me? Start off with a vehicle jack. It's in the toy section. Then after you make the vehicle jack, put a vehicle base number 12 on top of it. Do not use a dynamic foundation. I repeat, do not use a dynamic foundation. Use a vehicle base number 12. Alright, so after you got your vehicle base put down, you're going to make the cage, you feel me? So when you fly in the animal, the cage needs to be 3 railings high. But in the video right here, I'm only putting it up 2. So you really want to stack it 3 levels high, and you're going to see why, because I kind of messed it up. I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. You're going to see. Yeah, so just do like one side with 2 of them, and then make the rest of them 3. And then after you got the animal inside the cage, that's when you're going to put that 3rd one on there as a lock. But don't worry about that step for now. Just get your cage settled, you feel me? Alright, next, we're going to put the chair on there, you feel me? So if you know how to snap things on, you want to get you another vehicle base and snap it on the front part of your vehicle. See how I got it right on there? It'll line up perfectly. It's going to sit right there. See it? Yeah. Once that's on there, you have to do a driver's seat. You can't do a regular seat. You need that blue and yellow chair so you can control your balloons. It's all a part of the flight. You'll also be using that chair to activate your jets as well. That's going to help you steer and push your plane forward while it's in the air. So that chair is really important. All right, you need it. It don't matter which size one you use. So you can use the small one, the medium one, or the large, or whatever floats your boat or flies your plane. Alright, so what you seeing me do now, I'm extending the base again. You feel me? On the left and the right side. I'm using these little platforms right there to place the jets. Those are the jets, or whatever they call it in the game. You feel me? We call them jets. You feel me? Large thrusters. We're going to use the large thrusters to turn the plane and to push it forward. So gotta make this platform extend out a little bit. And you see how I got it away from the cage, because you don't want your balloons or whatever you got going on anywhere really near the cage. You kind of want to avoid that as much as possible. Like, you could put a little chest in there or something like that, but like, you really just want the space for the animal to not really move too much, but have space to be there. Alright, so now I got large thrusters on the left and the right. Man, they jets. Got the jets on the left and the right. They gonna be my steerable jets. And I could fly in this world too, so I don't really know why I needed a stairway. If you're in the world where you can't fly, like an expert mode, then yeah, you will need a stairway to get up there to make it easier. Or unless you got a grappler or something, but alright. So now we putting the jets on the back. When you up in the air, that's gonna get you going. Alright, and you could really build your plane, a regular plane like this, with smaller parts too. And you don't have to just do this only for the cow catcher. Like, this is my little flying technique that I do. Alright, so after you got the jets on there, you gotta put your tires on. What I like to do, I like to put 2 of those type right there, like on the front and the back. It's gonna keep the plane leveled out. and even, because you want to use all 4 tires that's the same size anyway. If you want to drive in this game, like some people put the bigger tires on the back and the smaller on the front, but with the rough terrain and everything, just use all same tires if you want to drive and make your own vehicle. So, but the purpose of these wheels isn't even for driving really. This is just so you can land safely. Like, it's a cushion, because when you come down, you don't want to land on your foundation. Like, yeah, you're gonna be good without the tires when you're in the air, but when you come down, you're gonna crash down, and that might kill your animal. So make sure you put you some tires on there. All right. On all of my airplanes, I like to use medium tires. Just a little tip: you put the steerable tires on the front and the power tires on the back. All right. They changed up the material. They used to be made out of flex wood, but now they made out of granite slabs. A little bit easier to make tires now. All right. So got the landing gear on there. Got the flying gear on there, steering. Got the pilot seat. Now we just need the balloons. But before we do that, we got to gather our equipment. You really don't want to put the balloons on until you're ready to go anyway. So we got to get you some animal treats and some fishing rods. You feel me? Because the animal treats is going to make that whatever you try and catch follow you. And the fishing rod is how you going to catch and hook them and put them into the cage. And one last thing, you got to channel the jets before you take flight. So this part is important. The right jet, you want to put it on 2 and keep it on 3. The back jets, they're going to automatically be on 3. And the left jet, you want to put that on 1 and 3. That all of them are going to be on 3, because when you press 3, they all going to push you forward and it's going to make you go the fastest. Then your other 2 jets that's on the side, they're going to be 1 and 2. So when you press 1, your plane going to shift one way. And when you press 2, it's going to shift the opposite. All right. All right. So now that we got our equipment, last but not least, we want to put the balloons on there. So right now what I'm doing, I got my 3 metal plates. I'm putting that little fender on there. That's going to hold my big balloon. Put an activated balloon on there. That's going to be activated by channel 4. All right. And it has to be an activated balloon. Now you want to take some balloons that's already open, some normal balloons, and put them on your airplane. You see how I'm putting it on the left thing right there? Now I'm going to put it on the right side. You want to get that balance. It don't got to be super duper exact spot balance, but it do got to be, all right, if I got one here on the left side, it got to be one there on the right side. And you don't want a balloon inside, like how I just placed that down by accident. You don't want to do that. You don't want no balloons besides that really activated one inside your cage. Like, these balloons are important. The reason you're putting the red balloons on the plane right now is really not to get in the air, but for landing. So once you're in the air, your big blue balloon is going to be open. You feel me? That's going to be what's having you in the air. So when you turn it off, you have your red balloons to slowly have you descend. All right. It's like a safety type shit. You feel me? Like, excuse my language for the kids that might be watching this. All right. So once you got your balloons on your airplane, you done. You built the cow catcher. You ready to go. You out here. You ain't taking no hikes no more. Now you can fly over the hills. Go hit them caves that's so far away that you ain't touched yet. All right. So before you leave, you want to test your landing, because when you got your animal in there, you don't want to come crashing down too quick. So what you want to do is put enough red balloons on there that won't make your vehicle go up in the air, but it will allow you to fall down smoothly. So if you built the plane like how I built it, I'm gonna wind up putting 4 balloons on all 4 sides, because those 3 balloons still came down kind of quick. You want to come down real smooth. You gotta protect the animal. You feel me? You gonna have your pet in the back. You don't want it. You feel me? You don't want to crash landing with the animal. All right, this is the last test right here. Let's see how this go. Drum roll, please. Yeah, we did that, man. We out here. It's working. Cause now, what do? We flying. We out of here. Let's go. Look at us. Hit the 1. Turn it. Bang. Told you. That's because you gotta channel your jets. If you don't channel your jets, you're not gonna be flying smooth like this. You're gonna be all in the air, all bamboozled, all messed up, all looking crazy. Not knowing what to do. Talking about the video don't work. Nah, you just ain't channeling your jets. That's all. Or you wanted the cute chair or the cool looking chair. You ain't get the driving seat. So your shit, your stuff ain't popping. You feel me? Like you still stuck on the ground. You gotta use the tools properly. You feel me? All right. So my place was on that little private island over there. So I just flew over to the mainland. I ain't going nowhere crazy, but you could fly your plane wherever you want to go, like whatever village you're trying to go to. If it's in a different area, like it'll stay afloat. You feel me? As long as you don't crash no trees or nothing like that, no Tarzans, you're gonna be all right. So the next step is beating feet. Time to find an animal that you want. I'm on the mission for a pig. The reason I want a pig is because you feed it raspberries and make slurp juices. Slurp juices make healing guns, so that's the reason I need a pig. But here I go. We'll fast forward it up. Slow it down right here. So what we have here, this here, they give you rift charges if you kill them. Alright, found them. I don't have to speed through all that. Took a minute to find a pig, so I ain't wanna have y'all watching all that. It's a tutorial after all, right? Alright, once you find your animal, pet, whatever you want to call it, the mission is to get it to the plane safely. See that rolly right there? That was a threat. I had to kill him. Because that rolly had killed my pig, and then it'll be all for nothing. And I only got 12 animal treats. I recommend you to take a full stack at least. Maybe even 2. I'm tweaking. I'm only taking 12. Like, gotta kill them spiders. Get them out the way. Come on, stinker. Let's get to those shit. Ooh, got the cows. You feel me? Like if I wanted them brown cows at my joint, you feel me? Like I think I do got one of them at my joint already. Alright. Gotta kill them wolves too. And wolves, they're the biggest threat. Alright, so once you got your animal by your plane, remember how I told you to have 3 rails high? This is why I told you, because right here I've tweaked, only got 2 rails high. You need to, so 2 rails is cool because you gotta catch it, you feel me? Like, take the fishing rod, be careful, that fishing rod is strong. Almost flipped the whole plane up. I'm just trying to get the pig. This is where your basketball, you feel me, skills or your fishing skills come in. Like, you really gotta finesse it into the plane. Like, you can't just whoop whoop, it's gonna work. You gotta have a little finesse, you feel me? Like, it's gonna take a couple swings, you feel me? It's gonna take a couple pulls, but don't give up. It's possible. Just keep watching. If you don't believe it, just watch. Like Bruno said, hey, get in the cage. See how overshot right here. Ooh, he just walked in, see? He ain't even had to give him a treat for that one. Yep. Alright, so the plane is 2 rails high. You see how I only got 2 rails on there? This is why it needs to be 3. Take a look. Don't go nowhere. Watch what happens. Alright. I'm thinking I'm good. We got the pig in there. You're getting in the air. The balloon ain't in the way. The fender high enough for the pig. He went just right under it. He comfortable. Had to put that fourth balloon back on there. All right, here we go. Off to the island. We caught the pig. And there you go. Look, you see it? He done, bro. That's why you gotta have a 3. I'm telling you, I tweaked. And I really messed up because, like, the pig was all the way on the beach. So, what do we do in this situation? We keep going. We don't give up. Like, what you want to do? Just quit? Like, you feel me? Like, you gotta get back on your feet. See, I broke the plane. See, this is how I should have really done it. And this is the way I recommend you to catch your animals. This is the technique number 2. First you catch it, then you make your plane, and then you get out of there. All right? So here's how you catch a pig. All right, step number 1, gotta have a little pin, you feel me? Like, I'm really tweaking, trying to put him in there like he gonna stay still. No, that ain't gonna work. Little crabs trying to get in the way, how you mad at me from saving you? Like, you seen that? That's crazy. It must be a female pig. Nah, jokes. I kid you. Alright, so what we gotta do is get the pin first. Eliminate all threats. See, the pig right now is like at half a health. So really gotta get these guys out of here before they eat the pig. Then I have to take another 1.5 days to find some more, maybe even longer. Alright, so if your animals that you're trying to catch is at like half health, first, once you get it confined, and the best way to do that is to make a cage like that, kind of like almost done, then lure it in with some treats. I was trying to avoid this at first, but you feel me, like, I do only got 5 treats left, but I had to make it work for real, because otherwise I would have had to build a grill, get some vine, make some more treats. So you get it to follow you in like a pre-made area like that while it loves you, then you catch it while it loves you, for real. See? I'm not interested no more. Now you can't got nowhere. You're trapped. Alright. So the other pig is just all willy-nilly. Now for the part after you got your animal cage, you gotta rebuild your cow catcher. Or you don't have to build it until you catch your animal. Like, you ain't gotta worry about it. Once your pig or your cow or your chicken or whatever is in the cage, by the time it goes night, I know the animals despawn, but the one that you caught in the cage won't go anywhere as long as you stay in the area. Now, if you go away, like hop on the bus station or something like that, and you come back, it might be gone, but as long as you right here building your airplane, you good. So this time, what I'm doing, I'm putting 3 rails on there, each side, off the rip. Yeah, if I would have had those 3 on there, this video would probably already be over, because I would have had the pig over, and I would have put it in the thing. So I'm actually glad that I forgot to do that, because I was able to show you the second technique, you feel me? Which is catch it first, then build a plane. But I usually have a plane pre-built and I just fly it somewhere and bait the animal towards it. But if I'm keeping it a buck though, it's definitely better to catch your animal first, put it in a few walls, then build your airplane, because you already know the animal there. You're not too far away. Then you could defend the area where your animal's at until it's sunlight. If you in like a treacherous area, like I'm on the beach right now, so if it go nighttime, some beach skeletons could pull up, really, maybe some sand wolves. But like, say you in a snow area or something like that, or somewhere crazy where it's a lot of activity going on, or where a lot of skeletons might pop up, like, like, you know how it is. If you're playing this, if you're watching this video, you play Lego Fortnite, so you already know how it is. Alright, fam, so just give me a few minutes to speedboat this little rebuild of the cow catcher. Like, this time, I'm just building it. I'm not trying to be like, figuring out what goes where. I already have built it. I done built 1,000 planes on this game probably already. So, but please, if you need like better instructions, you can always run a video back with me, you feel me, explaining everything a little bit better in more detail. Or if you got any questions for me about something, a little detail here or whatever you got in the comments, just leave a question in the comments. You know I'm gonna be watching them for real. See how many views the video gets, so you know I'm gonna see the comments. So now what I'm doing is I'm trying to find some wood, because I didn't take my own advice and bring full stacks of backup. When you find an airplane, you always want to bring airplane parts with you, because you never know what's going to happen. Like 5 times out of 10, you're going to crash that mug. If you flying like far distances for a while, you're going to hit a few trees, you're going to bump into something, you feel me? Like, airplane flying in this game is fun, but I don't think they really kind of planned it to be. So like, it's glitchy, but it's possible because of the mechanics of the world. But like, I don't think you're meant to fly like this. So it's glitchy. Like, you'll be in the air, it'll look like your character fell out the airplane, but he really didn't. You gotta watch out for stuff like that. Alright, so we got this built already. Now you just gotta put the balloons where they belong. Remember, you want a balloon on the left and right side to balance it out. You want them to be open balloons, not activated balloons. The only activated balloon that you want on there is your big blue. Alright, so plane's ready. Smash the wall, get on the tree, follow me. I got the front railing too high, you feel me? So it's a little easy for me to fish the pig in because I can fly in this world. But if you're like on a world where you can't fly, I would recommend standing on like the tallest railing, like on the corner right there, or the 3rd level, and try to fish it in. That way you're up in the air, and when you fish it, you're pulling it up and it'll loop over the rail. So once you got the animal inside the cage, this works for cows, it works for everything. So only animals that you could bring to your barn. No, it don't work. You can't catch a wolf like this. I wish you could. I would be making a video on how to catch a wolf if you could. You feel me? But you can't. So once you got the pig in the cage, make sure you put that 3rd railing on. If you don't believe it's not gonna work because it fell out the last time, stay tuned. We about to get out of here, but can't fly nowhere without no jets. So before I got the pig in the cage, got it all locked up, 3 rails high. You could do a wall, but railings are lighter pieces than walls when it comes to building in this game, and different builds have different weights. So you really don't want to fly around with 4 heavy like walls. Like, I guess you could, and you could make it work. Balloons are strong enough to carry heavy materials, so I'm not saying you can't use walls, but you could even possibly put a door on the back of it and just kind of fish it in through a doorway. But that's dangerous because the door could open. You could open the door by accident, and the animal fall out the back, and then you flew from a million meters away just for your animal to fall out on some glitch. So please just use 3 railings for your cages. All right, double check the pig, make sure the pig full of health. See, give us some pineapples. He want a treat though. He said, I don't want them. I don't want them pineapples. I want them treats. So coming home, because we got all types of food at the crib. We ain't even gonna be worried about no treats. We eating raspberries all day, munching. All right, so see how this time 3 railings high, pig secure. We good. All right. Fender holding the big balloon up in the air. Since I ain't got it in the middle like I had it last time, the plane's a little slanted. I would recommend, like how I built it in the tutorial, to put it in the middle. That way you always have balance. Alright, so I pressed the 4th channel to release the balloon. Now I'm descending. And the only reason I'm descending this slow is because of them 4 balloons. Those are crucial. If I didn't have those, bam, splat. Game over. Don't let you be in expert mode with no revive charm and be up in the air like this. Alright? Alright, so we landed. Now you want to be careful around your animal. You don't want to kill it by accident by getting all excited and like trying to hurry up and break the plane real fast. Be intricate, be real slow. First, you want to break the top railings and the balloons, because you don't want your plane to flip sideways. Like, for some reason, I mean, ain't for some reason, we know why the animal's sensitive, because they're a good source of meat, you feel me? Like, you can run around the map, slaughter all the pigs you want, and rack up on some meat, you feel me? Like, but that's not what we be doing today. We saving the pig, alright? We're not finna eat pig, we saving pig. We going vegan today. Alright, so I broke the sides of the cage. I let the pig out. Once it was on grass, then I hit it with the treat. Then book it to your barn. Like, you gotta know where your barn at. Like, either run to your barn or build a barn instantly. And while it's on the treat, touch that empty barn. And once you get to the name menu, locked in. Like, it doesn't matter how long. You don't have like 3 seconds to name the pig or it's going to escape. Once you get to that pick a name section, the animal's all yours. And there you go. That's how you catch a animal and bring it to your village. I know I only really caught a regular pig. If you have a village that has a grasslands, you could just find a pig and walk it over there. It ain't nothing special. But this right here, this is my private island on my friend's world. And so I built me a little private island, got me a little village, got me a nice little factory, got me a little home, got some guest homes. You feel me? Gotta have animals. Gotta have a little farm going. Gotta have the equipment ready. You feel me? Like, so thanks for checking out my video. I appreciate your time. I hope you learned something. on like how to build a plane or how to bring an exotic animal from the update to your OG village or whatever you gotta do. Or you might wanna, again, go get you a brown cow out in the Frostlands. Like this cow right here, this is a Lost Islands cow, so it got the little hairy face. But they got another brown cow that's like a little darker than that in the tundra area. You could bring that to your grasslands village, and have you a buck and a cow at the spot. You feel me? Like make it look a little bit more creative. So appreciate your time again. Hope I helped somebody out there watching this video, or if you just had fun watching it, it is what it is. So my last advice to you, give your pig some raspberries so you can make you some slurp juices and make you some slurp cannons. And you could give your cows spicy peppers or chili berries, and they'll make you some burgers and some chillberry shakes. All right. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one.